There we are. Welcome to another Monday of bullshit.
Another day of bullshit. First day Monday of every month is the Monday of bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the first Monday of every month.
No.
Anyways, there's your self-proclaimed music narcissist.
Yeah.
And Big Daddy Cool.
Yeah.
For your viewing pleasure.
So, as we talked about last week, I don't know. I think for some reason I think this guy just wants to try and be in the news. I think I think this Carmen Appice guy is just trying to be relevant again, or something. I don't know.
Pissed off.
Why is he the only one fucking beaking off?
He's the one that fucking Nikki Six called washed up. I'd be pretty pissed off too. Six don't know how to play bass. How do you ever tell anybody else they're washed up?
These things are true. Like there was some, like, you listen to the first 4 albums of Motley Crue, very simple bass on them.
Yes.
Even the guitars were basic.
Yes, they were.
Like I said, Livewire.
Hang on. Sorry, Pat. We're sorry we're late. Sorry if we're interrupting Jeopardy.
He doesn't even say
That's
anything.
okay. We can do this without Pat. We can go solo.
Yeah, so.
Anyways. Sorry.
Very basic songs. And then I actually heard this morning, very, coincidental. I heard Don't Go Away Mad. The bass line in that is a little bit more than what he has ever played
before. So it's like he grew a level. He went from level 3 to level 5.
There is the story that Bob Rock said, if you want me to be here, you're going to have to learn how to play that fucking thing. There's only fucking 4 strings. You're only using 2 of them.
Damn straight.
But
one
you listen to
that.
Yeah, you listen to it. He's the part where he goes up high on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I was listening to it, and I was like, I don't think he's ever done that.
No, probably not.
You know, so yeah, he probably did. The rumors were that he said, fucking learn how to play that thing.
I would probably tell you anything, but look at it. How long ago was that? Dr. Feelgood? That was 20 years ago? 30 years ago?
89 it came out, so they were probably recording it in 88.
Okay, so that's...
Or around then.
Alright, let's say it's been out for 30 fucking years, and Bob Rock told him to learn to play bass back in Dr. Feelgood, and 30 years later, they're going to get him back, and what's he telling him? Learn to play bass. 30 fucking years of not knowing how to play bass.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the greatest fucking fruit show or whatever you call it out there, but I look good while I'm doing it. I'm the world's most okayest bass player.
You do look good.
And I get through the song. No matter what I fuck up, and nobody cares because I'm looking at me. Which reminds me, man, you know, I've been really getting into fucking New Year's Day.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I fucking totally dig that shit.
I have not listened to that one. This last weekend, I listened to the new Rancid that came out on Friday.
Nice.
I probably listened to it 5 times. Meh. Yeah. First, like, if you were to put it into side A and side B, side A good, side B is background noise. It's either that or I got to change my lifestyle and this adulting shit.
That sucks.
It's distracting shit. Either that or I'm getting involved in things and I'm like, I don't know what it is yet.
You don't want to get involved in shit.
I'm gonna have Indiana Jones top people look into it.
Yeah, have them look into it. They're not, unless they are because you mentioned them now.
Yeah, like I need
another one.
George Lucas and
Rand's crawling up my ass.
And Steven Spielberg coming after me just because Crystal Skull sucks so bad.
Yeah, sure fucking.
I'm looking forward to the new one.
Are you?
Well, in the regards of hopefully they right wrongs. Now, I'm not the most religious guy, probably not even close to.
Fair enough.
But the first 3 Indiana Jones were all based on
It was
religion.
all based on the Lost Ark, the Holy Grail,
Yeah,
and whatever they're looking for in the fucking Temple of Doom.
yeah, there was some voodoo crazy shit.
But it was some, yeah, there's some Christian artifact.
Yeah, but it was still religious based, right?
Yes.
But when you get to like the Crystal Skull,
That's-
and the spaceship takes off and stupid shit like that, I'm like, okay, that's it. That was stupid.
All right, now come on.
Okay.
Remember way back when Donald Trump got in, right?
Okay.
Okay. Remember how he started blowing his fucking big mouth off about the course that he wants to start up?
Yeah.
And you know, I was like, instantly it just stopped. Did he blab about something that the rest of us aren't supposed to know about?
I believe.
Is there something up? Is there something on the moon already that's fucking going on? That's with other. It's a play.
Yeah.
And this fucking guy just go like that instantly came to the wall
Yeah.
to get everybody's mind off of the Space Force. That's okay, pal. We were late too.
Yeah, we were 2 minutes late. It's okay. We were just mentioning being late.
We were treading water without you.
Yeah, about Pat last week you went to the Sepultura creator Death Angel show, I believe, because he was making comments about it.
Did you go to that show? Let's wait 7 seconds.
Okay. And I wanted a full report on that.
Well, that's quite hurtful.
Yeah. So, there you go. Let's kick ass.
There you go. Maybe it's longer than 7 seconds.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Sepultura since the Cavalier, like way back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would be going for that in a thing, and I'm like, but then it's like, but I want to see those guys. I'd rather see them all, kiss and make up, and get it together. Like honestly, when you're a band of that magnitude, if you were to get your shit together, it would be you wouldn't be at the Commodore for 1,000 people. You would be at a fucking.
At the Coliseum or something.
You would have 16,000 or half of it, or Abbotsford.
Right, for sure.
Or
better Metallica.
Yeah. Eat something, right?
Or are they just holding out? Or do they know that and they're just holding out? Why don't we just wait until 2025 and then we'll make a big announcement, get everybody all hyped up?
Mm-hmm. Like something like this. When you're starting to get older, you got to be doing this shit soon.
Yeah, you do it now before you reach. That's what Maiden said too. We got to do all our touring now because we're getting older. We ain't gonna be able to do this much longer.
No. That's the guy that's drumming. That's right. Because I'm like, who the fuck's that guy? No, that's right. Because I forgot because of the fact that he was a Cavalier before.
Was he?
Yeah, they're the brothers.
Yeah.
It was Igor. That's what his name was. Igor and Max. No, that's awesome though. Yeah, the Death Angel, when I saw them, very high energy. When they opened for Exodus and Testament, very high energy, and to the point where I actually saw, can't remember his name, the singer, like totally stage dive into the crowd. I was like, fuck, that is awesome. Like he just gave her and just like totally fucking jumped in. Oh, Creator was the headliner. I thought Sepultura would have been. Creator really good live. I've seen them so many times since 2015. Probably every time they've showed up.
Yeah.
maybe. Except for this last one. So I've seen him like 3 or 4 times since 2015. And it's like been the same set. And I'm like, little tweaks here and
Kind of
there.
like the Exodus syndrome.
Yeah, Exodus. Well, let's call it the Kiss one. You know,
Let's.
the fact that, come on, think about it.
It's the same songs over and over.
Same songs over and over again. You'll be lucky.
Just maybe in different order.
Just, yeah, there's some different changes in the middle. I heard an interesting one, though, was The Cure played on Friday night. Yeah, it was a $200 show. And they said it was pretty much sold out. They had their thing of like the Ticketmaster wasn't allowed to do a big huge service charge on it. You couldn't allow resales, all that stuff.
Well, at least they did that.
Yeah, and they were trying to do certain things.
Fair.
Yeah, and then I'm like thinking about it. And I'm like, maybe it cost some money to go on tour these days.
I'm sure it does with the price of fuel and shit.
Fuel, you do have to pay for that building. The band is responsible for security.
Security.
Yeah, they're responsible for all that shit.
Yeah. Insurance on the building.
Yeah, you gotta. So I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe it does cost this much. I'm like, because you're not putting like, $5,000 insurance on this thing. You're probably have to put up like
good $1 million, at least $1 million worth
I'm
of
thinking
insurance.
$20 million liability.
Possibly.
Like a $20 million liability.
Just think.
Would cost you whatever.
Well, just think, you're in a big giant building like that, and let's say it's all sold out. How many of those are fucktards in there that are getting shit faced?
I saw the fucktards when I went to the Headstones, and I've never seen it because of the fact that this was kind of more like when you go to the thrash metal shows, like the Creators and the Carcass and the shows that I've been going to. Different crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, these bands are always talking about unity, family, all this other stuff. The Headstones, they're top rock radio.
Yeah. They're more.
They are heavily used for CanCom. On radios. Oh, we need to play some Canadian content. Let's play the Headstones.
Right.
So you'll hear them twice a day on your local radio station here. So you get that crowd. And that's why when I was there, I think I saw 4 or 5 incidents where guys were getting booted.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I was at a show where I saw somebody get booted.
I was at Sebastian Bach. He kicked somebody out. Let's start fighting my fucking show. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like.
And then they fucking took him. He pulled the fucking security and they dragged him out.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's okay. That was one. I saw 4 to 5. The last one was people were in line to get out the fucking door.
Okay.
It was like where it's like cattle.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and they're all pushed up, and I'm standing on the stairs. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait this thing out.
Yeah.
You did notice an electric jet sticker above the urinal at the Commodore. I have pictures of that. I don't know how it got there. That is awesome that it's still there, though.
You should go take a picture of it, and it should be your album cover.
We should have. I do have a picture of it.
Above the urinal?
Yeah.
And it should be your album cover. But you know what, dude? Seriously, all the shows I've been to, I've gone to different types, like between, thrash, heavy metal, I guess, and hair metal and all that shit. The more fucking problems I've seen at a show is at the hair metal concerts. Like you go to Madison, there's no fucking fights. You go to Slayer, there's no fights. Access, there's no fights. Well, if they are, they're very fucking small and
someone breaks it up at say Slayer. there's some, Exodus. People go nuts.
Yeah.
That fucking Toxic Waltz comes on.
Oh,
Strike of the Beast comes on. You fuckers over here. You fuckers over there. And when I say go, you go. Shit goes wrong.
That looked awesome, though, dude.
At the fucking GM place, it looked fucking awesome.
When we were up in the fucking stands and we saw the fucking...
I didn't think they would do that because I saw it on a video from 2008 Vakken.
Yeah.
But
it looked fucking amazing, man.
Because that was a fucking big show.
I remember just watching it. I remember me and you just like, we need to be there. As they fucking just went,
yeah. It doesn't have the same effect at the Commodore, I can tell you that.
Oh, I'm sure not. There you go. That's your album cover right fucking there.
Yeah.
Throw a filter on it there too. Boom, that's your album cover.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one. This one here, we should post this picture. This one here is the cover of the Interrupter soundboard. That's the travel case cover.
Nice.
Yeah, we should post that one. I hope it's still there. What were we talking about before that?
Fights.
Oh, fights, yes.
Fights and problems.
Yeah, and you also have to look at the day too, right? So the Headstones was on a Saturday.
Right.
I can pretty much guarantee that some of those dudes that were getting kicked out were drinking since fucking...
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, if you mean that way, yeah, you gotta look at the day as well. But I mean, really, I find that there's more... I've had more problems with fucking people at Kiss and Motley Crue than I did at fucking Manson or fucking...
And then, yeah, and like I said, it's crowd.
It's the crowd.
Because when that Strike of the Beast thing happens, elbows fly, forearms, shit like that happens. People go down, people pick them up, and everybody just... Yeah. And then it's fucking... And that is it. It's solved.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm going to say that. 99% of the time, it is solved after that. But for some reason, at other shows, it's just...
Because you got guys that go in there that are just trying to hurt people. That's all it is.
Because of the fact
they don't know how to...
They don't do it on a regular basis.
They don't go into the pit, and so they don't know. So they just go in and they're just there to hurt people.
They think that they're the toughest guy in the bar.
So when this tough guy hits you in the face and you go down, he's not reaching back to grab you up. He's fucking just moving on to pound some other guy in the face.
Yeah, because that's what he thinks it's about.
But then everybody actually catches on, and then everybody gets him.
Yeah.
Because even though the fact that the big douchebag knocks you in the face and carries on while you're going down, the guy behind you now sees you going down. He's grabbing you and pulling you back up.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure that you're not getting stepped on. Yeah, there is a lot of mentality. Like these guys, they think they're the toughest guy in the gym.
That's right.
At 3 a.m. when there's nobody else there, and now they're in this place with
or they're on their roid rage or something. Or they're showing off for their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like I remember I went to Guar once. I forget which one it was, but anyways, they stood up front, and fucking there's some guy because if that was his chick, and he fucking stood there like this with his arms around, he's like pushing me out. Like, dude, you really think that's gonna last for very long? As soon as the lights go down, you let it. He was fucking. As soon as the lights went down, he was fucking gone.
Yeah.
Chick was fucking fine. She fucking looked over and said, "I wish he'd quit fucking doing this." And fucking, he was the fucking light. When Guar came on, man, yeah, he was gone, man. He was pushed out of the way.
Yeah.
Or like it was really, we like to see Manson up in Penticton. So we're sitting there and you have all the fucking people, all the big jock douchebags walking around with their drinks and, excuse me, my girlfriend's up front. Yeah, it's not an excuse, dick shit. You're not fucking getting up there.
Yeah,
look at me, I'm big, my girlfriend now. Pushy. But as soon as the fucking music started, yeah, they were fucking gone and they're all standing in the back.
Yeah.
Pushy to get up front while everybody's standing still. But when the pit started going and people started jumping around, they were done. Yeah, fucking everyone was standing in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, looking pussies.
Because it was interfering with the drinking.
That's right. Or they didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that's just
It was Penticton, the land of hillbillies and pigs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just it. You're gonna get a totally different crowd.
Sorry if there's one person that's gonna watch this who's actually from Penticton.
Yeah, we know who you are. Where are we at? We're almost there too. I have yet to see this. I'm kind of.
I did a quick glance at it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I kind of remember that's what the song was. Yes, we actually have a good karaoke clip. And Ron just said she fucking did something. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna give her a shout out for this. Asked them to that was the Legion, yeah. And she put the Princeton Legion. They have a karaoke contest going every Friday till September. I won first prize on Friday, so I'll be competing in the finals. The LNAO. So she got fucking she won last Friday, so now she's gonna be competing in the fucking karaoke finals at the fucking Penticton Legion.
Like seriously, how many people are fucking competing?
I want to see this.
I gotta see this.
I think we should have a live broadcast of the show from the.
I think the Penticton Legion should be filming this fucking shit live, and they should be fucking streaming this because I gotta see this fucking competition.
I think we should go up. I think we should go up to Penticton and do our show from Penticton. We're at that karaoke finals. Wouldn't that be the fucking shit?
Well, there it is.
That's
one there too.
That's the perfect one right there.
Yeah. I didn't. This was not me. This was the Offspring doing this.
Nice stickers though.
Yeah, because I forgot I had a stack of them in my leather jacket.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck's in my pocket? I pull them out, and I pull them out, and he's like, ooh, give me those. And then I never saw him again for the rest of the night. And he's gone. And the thing is then I'm like, all of a sudden, there's this. It's sitting on this dude's back. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? And then, so the story goes is years ago, he worked at Burger King. And yeah. So apparently he used to put, like they used to do this thing where they would put cheese slices on each other's backs.
Oh, without noticing.
Yeah, see how long it would take for them to notice that they could. And I'm like, that's actually disgusting.
It sure is.
That the cheese can stick like that. And he's like, yeah, so we got really good at it. So here's this, I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, this dude comes in front of me, and I'm like, there's a fucking electrojet sticker on this dude's back.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, I'm like, fuck. Somebody actually ends up telling him because I noticed that I stopped, paying attention to it, and did notice later that it was gone. But I'm like, so somebody told him. But I'm like, that is fucking awesome.
That's good shit.
So, back to the original story,
which was
Carmen Apiece. I think he's just trying to. I think he's a little dick hurt.
I think it's a bit butthurt too. I think pretty butthurt too. If some fucking no talent fucking guy called me fucking after he's put in a fucking career.
Who's the no talent guy here though?
Well, it's like if you can't play bass, I would consider that no talent.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're a face and I would hope by fucking now that he's had to been able to learn how to play something.
Well, at least two.
At least two. They got a lot of things that can help you do that nowadays.
They sure do. And so does he. He's called Money in a guitar tech.
Yeah, that's just it.
And backing tracks.
And yeah. I'm just like,
although
but then he names, and the thing is what we talked about last week is, okay, he says that Nikki Sixx is like so fucked up for the first 4 albums. He goes, I don't even know if I played. Goes, I remember it being done a certain way, wake up the next day and it's done. And I don't remember playing it that way.
So he probably did.
So he's thinking that he didn't play. Carmen Peace names Carol Kay, who's like 91. She's either 88 or 91. I can't remember which one it is. Years old. Great bass player. Still can fucking play to this day. He claims that she played bass on those albums like 40 years ago.
Huh.
Can almost believe it, but I don't think that. I believe it was Elektra at the time.
Yeah, it was Elektra.
It was Elektra. I don't think that they would have invested the money in Motley Crue that it takes to get her.
Yeah, but
because she's not cheap.
I get that, but do you think they probably put the money in Motley Crue more in Motley Crue's image rather than their music?
There was a lot. Back then, image sold.
And they were the bad boys of rock and roll.
Yeah, and I can tell you that I had this conversation this morning that image sold.
Sure does. It still does. To a degree.
To a degree. Pop stars, yes. And now we have the technology of auto-tune and stuff like that. Now that I mention it, because of the fact that I was thinking about the one that I mentioned was I would do anything for love.
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Actress singing on the video, lip syncing on the video.
Yeah.
And when that video fucking comes out, people are lining up to fucking sign this fucking chick. She was fucking like really easy on the eyes.
Very, very easy. Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, we remember. There's two things that we can remember: her and Katie or Katan.
Tawny Kitaen.
Yeah, Tawny Kitaen.
Yeah, I know. I remember the Meatloaf thing.
We can remember what we can. There's some memory burn there.
There's dun dun dun
dun dun dun. Yep, here it comes. That is why they fucking won the chance. They're
That's
winning.
right.
That's
That's
why
right.
they're winning.
That's right. Well, for Rhonda said she won, not.
Oh, Rhonda did.
No, Rhonda did, and you know why Rhonda did? She's starting to work that crowd, starting to walk around them.
Yeah, you walk that crowd, you leave the stage.
You get them involved. You get them wanting more.
You get in with the people.
And just because you're walking around, we're not paying you any extra either.
Yeah.
That's all on you. But good job.
Yeah, no. So I was talking about Carol Kay. She's got like 10,000 recordings to her name.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, like, she was part of the group, the Wrecking Crew, who back in the 60s wrote everything. Like I said, they did the Monkees' first album, did some things for Nancy Sinatra, Frank Sinatra. I can't remember some of the ones. They just obviously, if you're doing 10,000 recordings, you're on with everybody, right? There was no stone left unturned on that one. So let's see here. Selected discography. It was very selective. She played with Richie Valens, The Crystals, Then He Kissed Me. She played the bass on that one. You've Lost That Loving Feeling by the Righteous Brothers. Like, who played bass on that?
Crazy. You know why? Because nobody knows about the bass player.
Yeah, nobody does.
Unless you're a big mouth like Nikki Sixx or Gene Simmons, nobody knows.
Played bass on Simon Garfunkel, Frank Sinatra, Quincy Jones, Sonny and Cher, the Monkees, Glenn Campbell, Neil Young, Joe Cocker, Little Help with My Friends, like, these are big name songs.
If you got royalties for everything in there,
yeah, like she's probably, I'm sure, done way better as this hired gun
than if she actually was in the band and wrote it herself. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Plus, wrote some songs for these guys as well. Was part of these guys that wrote. I just don't see, with the career that she's had, that she was the one playing bass.
You don't think?
Maybe they asked her or something.
You don't think?
But I don't think they. I don't think the investment was there.
Like you said, though, the bass lines in the four first Crew albums.
See, Gene Simmons did take. Okay, I did see that documentary. I think that's where I saw it. I think I caught it. It was on TV one time, and I caught it, and I was like, "Yes." Remember, I was telling you that.
You were, yeah.
I said Gene Simmons is
involved somehow.
And I said, I think he took lessons from her somehow.
Right.
And yeah, she's probably it for the bass players. Like, but gets no real recognition because of the fact that she's not a Les Claypool. She's not the almighty Cliff Burton.
You know what, man? Money at me. I don't give a shit. Don't know who I am. Throw money at me. I don't fucking care.
He has to read tab. I can read music. just for all of you, if anybody does want to throw money at us.
I don't read tab all that well either.
Oh, maybe that's where I saw it. He took lessons from the Family Jewels episode. Maybe that's where it was. I do recall, and it was when she was older. Nowadays it wasn't. I remember seeing this, and I don't know about it.
Family Jewels, probably.
Maybe it was Family Jewels. That makes a lot of sense because I know I've seen this Wrecking Crew documentary. And I know that every once in a while I catch the Family Jewels. That's about it.
Yeah.
It was never like, ooh, Family Jewels is on, better stop what I'm doing.
That wasn't that for me either.
Yeah.
No, the Osbournes, let me tell you, there was a different story. That was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, that was a.
That was like you had to watch it just to see what happened.
I just remember the dog shitting on the floor.
I remember too. Oh, my fucking dog!
Son! The dog shit on the floor again!
The fucking hell is it on the floor?
It was just like, yeah, it's just. I don't think it was her.
No.
I think somebody else. Maybe somebody else did.
But you know, it was simple though. Like you said, it was simple. He was really whacked out. So who knows? He don't remember.
Maybe he did do it.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's a simple baseline, and maybe he's all whacked up. Maybe he did. Maybe he becomes fucking the Steve Vai of bass when he's fucking high on heroin. Who knows? Kind of like the Family Guys when when Lois and him get high and they're playing music and they sound all fucking great, and then you fucking hear them in real life.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's exactly. I think of that one quite often.
So do I. It's my daily life.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so much better when I've been drinking.
Or stone. I'm better.
Yeah.
I go better with booze.
Yeah.
Speaking of booze,
all right,
we are going to be at the fucking Cultist Lake fucking pub this weekend.
Yes, we are.
So we want people to come out. For the 5 of you watching, if you can make it out here, come up to the Cultist Lake place. Yeah. The pub, I think. I don't know where it is. It's up by Cultist Lake.
It's just past like the water slides and the golf course.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a little pub there, just on the bend.
There you go. That's where we're going to be. Yeah. We want you all to come out. You come out, we'll put your face on the fucking show here. Yeah. We'll take a picture. Yeah, we won't charge you. No, you won't even charge you $35 for a meet and greet. It's not free.
I will not charge you $110 for a meet and greet.
No. I'll let you buy me a whiskey though.
Yeah, no, I'm still like $110. Like some of these bands that do that, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, $110. That's pretty cheap.
It is pretty cheap I would say for the meet and greets, that's a cheaper one. I know somebody that did it with Exodus, but then also hung outside the back of the Commodore, and then basically just hung out with Gary Holt outside.
Yeah.
You know, and he just seems like he's a good down to earth guy. Yeah. Here's one I'm thinking about, and I think I can't remember if we mentioned this last week.
What's that?
So we have our meet and greets for Nita Strauss.
Yeah, we do.
Here's what I'm thinking about, and so I went and tried to listen to some Nita Strauss, and then it occurs to me, there's no fucking singing.
Well, you did bring that up last week, yeah.
Okay, I did, and I was just like, are you aware of this?
I am aware of that. I was wondering how that was going to play out too. It never really crossed my mind.
Yeah. So I know she's brought out 3 singles where they're singing. Maybe she's going to bring out some covers. I know that she's got somebody on tour with her singing.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be doing some covers. I think she's gonna do a couple of. I think she's gonna do the Alice Cooper one that she did.
Yeah.
Oh, the three that she's got out there was singing.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna do those 3. I think she's gonna do some covers, and I think when she does a solo, they're gonna do like an instrumental, like the stuff that she wrote off her album. They're gonna jam it out or something like that. That's what I'm guessing is gonna happen, but it don't matter because I'm gonna get Nita Strauss. I'm gonna get a picture.
I usually don't. I know of this site, and I usually don't like to go to it.
Oh, the set list.
The set list site. Yeah. So these are all older. These are November 8th, 22.
Mm. Well, that didn't do no good now.
No, but
But it's
a
an
window.
idea.
It's a window. Yeah, there's nothing there.
No.
It just says you can add it. Well, no, I can't.
Don't matter. She's hot. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be after Canada Day.
Day after Canada Day.
Rockland Troopers. We got to get to the bottom of the question how she feels about being the show's favorite hired gun.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure.
And if she does, if she, let's just say, hypothetically, she says who's number 2, I will fucking say it. I will fucking say Kirk Hammett. If she asks the question, I will say
Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett. We might have to exit the doors swinging fists because there's a lot of people out there that they're like, I don't know, and I'm like, look at the fucking liner notes.
He's not an original member.
He's not an original member. He's nowhere to be seen on 75 to 85% of it's all Ulrich and Hetfield. Excuse me. Or you know who else played this? The Goalers played this last weekend too.
Yeah, they did.
I saw they played at the White on I believe it was Saturday.
Yeah, you know what? Every time I fucking scan the face page there and there's a big fucking medal for stuff, I'll flip by it. The only thing that pops out to me now is the Goalers.
The Goalers.
Holy fuck, the Goalers!
Yeah.
8 billion fucking bands on this tiny little page, but the Goalers stands up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pat.
Yeah, playing on the 10th. I think that's next weekend. Yeah, that is this weekend. Yeah, no, I did see there. You know what? Go to the Rickshaw's webpage. Last time I was at the Rickshaw, they have a calendar that's up, and it's written on there, and that place is booked every goddamn night. And you know what? You're not gonna $200 for a show.
No.
No, they're not all gonna sound like Guns N' Roses.
Not going to have the stage performance. Okay.
There's
going to be a good local. It's going to be a good stripped down rock and roll show.
There's going to be some crazy metal shit. There's going to be some rock shit. You want some good? Go to the Roxy on. But the problem is, you're going to have to go there during the week. Maybe occasional Saturday and somebody playing there.
Yeah.
And then the shows are usually done by 10 because Dave Padden's got to play.
But also check around your local town. There's always fucking some.
The Hope Cinema is planning a metal festival around October.
Are they?
Yeah.
I need a drummer.
Is any of those panned out?
That one guy came. Well, one guy came out. Sean was talking to him. He came out. Then all of a sudden we're like, yeah, he's all right. We'll keep him around for a while. And then Vic came on. I don't think he wants to come back. Well, okay, figures. Then some other guy. Yeah, the other guy that you hooked me up with. Yeah, he didn't want to come out.
Well, I figured with that guy, he probably wanted to stay at he wanted you to come to him.
That's what he did want to do.
Yeah, his place.
Say, hey, I like your play. I like your songs. They're pretty good, but I don't think I do. And a lot of people are afraid of the double kick. That's what it is. A lot of people are afraid of the double kick. And this guy's like, oh, but hey, would it hurt to send you some of my stuff so you can listen to it?
Yeah, he wants. Yeah, I don't know how many times. There's a lot of people out there that are writing and then looking for their own hired guns.
That's right.
But you don't get paid.
No.
You got to come out and practice.
That's right.
And then you're going to get paid when you play. And let me tell you, that $10 sounds pretty fucking sweet.
Sure does. Slurpee after the show. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to get drunk? I want my fucking 50 cents on the show that I just played so I can buy my fucking Slurpee straw.
Yeah, exactly. It's shit like that happening out in Hope. They need that stuff.
They do.
Just to get people out there. I don't know who's going to go all the way to Hope. It's like 45 minutes from here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've always drove through it. I'll stop at McDonald's before I go to the cab and just get some fucking chow from the way through the canyon. It's really the only time I've ever stopped,
Yeah, no. I've stopped once, and I think that was when I went looking for the Rambo wood carving.
I did stop in. The former Mrs. Chris took me to the Othello tunnels. Those are kind of neat.
Yeah, those are good. I've been to the Othello tunnels. I've been
the Hope Slide as well. That was kind of cool. Hope Slide was a little. I found the Hope Slide better than the Othello tunnels.
I've been there once, and it was like
it was kind of it was kind of mind blowing.
Yeah, almost
like when you went to the fucking Mayan ruins and you look at all these fucking things and think that someone had their heads cut off up there. Many years ago, someone's decapitated up there.
Yeah. Now, are those people afraid to double because they will not be afraid to play the hi-hat pedal?
One close, one open. Hey, Pat, we got you in the band. We got a spot for you, buddy.
Yep. Come out Wednesdays, Pat.
Wednesdays. It's when IOB gets together. If everybody just it's either IOB gets together or our other band, half-assed. It's when someone doesn't show up. That's when half-assed plays. I gotta say that's Sean's joke. You want to start a band? We'll call it half-assed.
Oh man, that's not. I don't know. Like I said, there's so many people out there. They're recording their own things, and they want you to play their thing.
What was that? Hey, Pat knows too. Remember that it's kind of like band, but it's not bands in town, but it's for fucking musicians.
Yeah, that's where I found that one guy for you.
Yeah, what was that thing called? Because I keep thinking bands in town, but I know it's not that. I know what it is because I think I signed up for it.
Band mix.
Band. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, band mix, and then you're gonna find that's where I find a lot of these guys.
I'm gonna sign up for that probably.
There's a lot of guys on there that would just they have their own thing. They want
their hired guns.
They want their hired guns. Oh, I wrote this really good song. 2 people said it was. Let me tell you, and this is probably one of the most, one of the biggest compliments I've gotten. As a self-proclaimed musicist, I will actually tell you when
you suck.
Not when you sucked. I can't really say that you sucked because a lot of the time it's because of the fact that you have to listen to the music every goddamn day, like do things. But when I would see like IOB, Never Another, things like that, guys that I talked to after the show.
You mean friends?
La Chinga, things like that.
You mean friends?
Yeah, friends. Then you talk to them after the show. I won't tell you that you suck, but I will tell you that your sound sucked.
Oh yeah.
And the best compliment I got from it is I got it from Vic, and he's like, I always appreciate that you'll always tell us the truth.
Yeah.
Like you'll tell us if it wasn't good.
You sound like your drums way too fucking loud.
Yeah, like I was like, they're like, well, what'd you think? And I was like, well, I really heard like the drums going, or I couldn't hear the bass properly. Like, not saying that I didn't hear the bass at all, but I would.
No, I know what you mean. Like, or the lead guitar was too loud.
Yeah. There's certain things, then, but And I think the time I ever heard Never Another was at Brothers Bowling.
Was it?
Yeah, believe it or not.
That bowling alley?
Yeah, that was the best, one of the best sounds I heard outside of Broken Barrier. Yeah, outside of there, where it's like, it's tuned in.
Well, you got it dialed in there. It's their rehearsal place.
Yeah, it is 100% dialed in there. But so when you go out to different venues, one of them that I was never able to catch any, like the Roxy shows.
Yeah.
Where you got a sound guy there. But like, yeah, that one I would say there was one there, and it was on. The bass was right. The guitars were right. The guitar was fucking. Vic was fucking heavy that night. Not only that, there's always been sometimes you just can't get both guitars really going at the same.
Right.
One is just a little bit more than the other.
But you said it was dialed in.
But that was one of the ones where you could actually, if you just like really stop for a second and you're like, boom, I can hear that.
Yeah.
Because I still to this day, there's hear Izzy Stradlin on some songs.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, I'm playing with these guys, Decades, doing that Decades thing.
Yeah.
And somebody brought up mine, and lead guitar player. There's only one guitar, really.
Yeah.
It was a guitar, bass, singer, and drums. And the guitar player's like, "Oh, but you really need 2 guitars for that." I'm like, "No, you don't."
You don't.
I'm like, you never hear Izzy Stradlin on that thing. You know he's there.
Yeah, it's just quiet.
It was never really there.
Actually, the one
unless you're playing like an AC/DC where you got Angus doing a lead over top of like where you hear Malcolm playing, and then you would hear the bass player going, and you'd hear the drums. Like that was they put their shit together. I like it, but it was all.
They do their shit right. I mean, they haven't been along this long doing the same fucking song over and over again with it right. Actually, the one fucking place I remember playing was Never Another. It was at the Tunnel, which is the old Piccadilly pub. Many moons ago. That's when I got a fucking.
Where's the Piccadilly?
Piccadilly. It was on Pender.
Okay. Yes.
You remember that? Yeah.
Okay.
Now we were fucking sitting there playing. I think that was the one where Vic's amp. Marshall fucking blew in it again, so we used someone else, and someone gave loaned him his amp. Oh, we were fucking playing. We had the whole fucking bar packed. This is before we played the Rock Friday night or something. We had the whole fucking bar packed. I got my fucking wireless for my bass. I started walking on fucking guys going, he's going, oh no.
Well, you should have smiled.
I should have smiled. I should have smiled, but I was too busy with everything up here. The table's going to tip. But yeah, that was a good night. We fucking packed it. And then we went back to the fucking. We went back to the hotel room.
Oh, that mean?
No, it wasn't Halloween. We got a hotel room that night too. And when we stayed downtown, fucking. And there were like people on that flating about fucking. Like Todd had a room full of people. I had a room full of fucking people. The total fucking rock star floor. People are complaining because we're too fucking loud. When we're going up and I think we were on the elevator. There's a couple of old guys, and Todd said, "You guys on this floor?" They said, "Yeah." He said, "You better last for another floor."
Oh fuck!
That was a fun night. I remember that was a fun fucking night.
Yeah. Where can I hear some? Pat wants some samples.
Samples. Pat, I don't have samples. We don't want old shit online. We're trying to get our new shit down. If you want, man, send me your email. email or something in like message or something, in like a Facebook message, I'll send you a wee transfer link and I'll send you the song so you can hear them. We've got it, this is what we've done this like 5 years ago, so we don't want to really push that. We've tuned down now. We've kind of revamping the songs a little bit more, so a little heavier.
Yeah, no, like in last time, like what I heard, the Halloween one.
Halloween, yeah. Oh yeah, the one where Matt was fucking just shit faced and we just turned him down.
Yeah, he got the Yoko Ono.
He got the Yoko Ono.
Yeah, I will never forget seeing that.
What's that?
John Lennon, and for some reason he always dragged Yoko around.
Of course he did. They're trying to
you watch the Get Back sessions of like the last Beatles album. There's all 4 Beatles there and Yoko. Nobody else brought their wife.
No.
Whatever. There was like a couple times where Paul did, but I think it was like early. But when it got down to business,
yeah, they're all the chicks, everybody leaves.
Yeah, everybody leaves.
Not just the chicks, everybody fucking leaves.
Yeah. But for some reason, Yoko was always there. John Lennon gets to play with one of his heroes. He gets to play with Chuck Berry, who's like one of these guys that got him into guitar. And it's like later, we're talking late 70s, mid to late 70s, gets to play with Yoko or with Chuck Berry. Yoko is sitting there on the fucking microphone going, like, honestly. And he's just like, shut up. Yeah, that's it right there. He's talking about the YouTube video of John jamming with Chuck Berry. And Yoko Ono's just going, they turn her down.
Yeah, I bet.
They actually, but she's still going. She doesn't know that she's been turned down. You can still see her going. And John Lennon is like, he's fucking mortified. Like, this is like
I know.
This is like those few times where you're like, where they always say, don't meet your heroes.
Yeah.
There's a few that I would. But getting to, one thing is meeting them and then actually getting to play with them, jamming with them. And it's just like, he's mortified. He's pissed. It's almost as like he fucking paid Buddy to fucking shoot him. Okay.
Yeah, well, fucking, I remember a long time ago, 7 years ago, fucking we did IOB played it's like a biker fundraiser. I think it was like the Cloverdale Stomp or something like that. And we played with these other guys who did that it was their yard and they had a whole fucking stage set up and they were a Leonard Skinner tribute. They're fucking amazing. But anyways, we got on, IOB did our set. And then afterwards, fucking Johnny Hendricks got up, Jimi Hendrix's kid, and he started fucking singing and we're fucking jamming on stage with them and shit. And I know he ain't Jimmy, but fuck, that's as close as we got to jamming with royalty. So hey, we took it and we got a picture taken with it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a
good times.
Yeah. It is. All right. That's enough wasting up here.
Anyways, we're actually ending on time since we started 2 minutes late.
Yeah, we're actually good.
Right on time.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
And subscribe.
Down
always.
Here, if it's down here, always like and subscribe. And if you've done it once, unlike it and like it again. If that's what you want.
Don't tell them to unlike it.
Well, yeah, but they gotta like it again.
Yeah,
they like it twice. They gotta like it again if you unlike it. Subscribe to it and fucking notifications to whatever the fucking shit's down there.
Yeah. So then you know when it comes on.
And we're all gonna go down to the fucking Cultus Lake fucking pub this weekend. We're all gonna do one big fucking karaoke jam.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of people out. We're gonna pick a song. We're all gonna do one big.
We should do one of those fucking Live Aid ones.
Yeah, We Are the Fucking World.
Yeah.
We're all gonna do We Are the World. We got extra people down there. We're doing We Are the World.
Okay.
Six.
Other than
the three of us, 6 more.
I'm thinking of just to end on this note because you did.
What note is it? See?
Yeah. You mentioned royalty, and they say no, don't meet your heroes.
Right.
If you had to meet one, who would it be? Out of everybody.
I know, I'm thinking. I had the chance to meet Kiss. I blew that fucking out of the fucking water.
I had the chance to meet Alice Cooper. Blew that one. And I will always regret that.
Oh, and I'll regret that too. From now on, when Ben tells me anything, I fucking believe him. He kept phoning me. Chris, Kiss is down here. Come on. No, fuck you. You told me to put mud on the fucking wall. Yeah, come on down here. Come on now. Kiss is here. Kiss is here. Go back on X-Files. He comes and throws a picture of him and Paul Stanley and him with the fucking all original members of the band. I'm like, motherfucker. I don't know. I'd probably have to say I'd meet Wednesday. I'd go with Wednesday.
What about Live or Dead? Still Wednesday?
Still Wednesday. Oh, Alive Wednesday, Dead Eric Carr.
I'll pick 2, but I'm gonna both go Dead.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
No, you gotta do live one too.
Oh, live one. Okay.
Do a live one and 2 dead ones if that's what you had on your mind.
Live. I'm gonna go Mike Patton.
All right.
Dead. It's honestly 2 doors. I'm tossing a coin, and I'm gonna go between Bowie and Lemmy.
Nice.
I would want the coin to end on Lemmy, but I would settle.
It wouldn't matter.
I would settle for Bowie.
Nice.
So, just because of the fact that Bowie from what I heard, presence, good sense of humor. Yeah. But then you hear that about Lemmy too, though.
Yeah. Well, Lemmy always sat at that fucking bar drinking. Anybody go fucking drink with him?
Yeah. Oh, and anybody would. What band would you want to see, but haven't yet?
Lost.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
I know, but we haven't yet. But we haven't yet.
Yeah. No, I would have to say that one too.
Ramones. Actually, I'd have to say the Ramones. We are gonna go see Lost.
I would. Right. Yeah. You know what?
Let's throw the Ramones in there because there's no chance of seeing them anymore. So
no.
That's a regret I have in bands.
Yeah. No, I had a chance to see the Ramones as well back right before their end. I think it was about 90. I want to say it was 92, 93.
When they were at the P&E.
Yeah. And it was like this big, huge thing. And I was like, but I don't want to go pay all this money to see a bunch of fucking bands.
Yeah, you stand outside, you fucking jump over the fence.
That I didn't want to see. There was a whole bunch of bands playing that day with them. And I was just like, I don't want to see these guys. Who are these guys? Who are these guys? Who are these guys? I don't want to see these. I don't want to pay this much money to go to the end of the show. Yeah, Lemmy would you would never, always too.
Yeah. Lemmy's a god, that's why. Okay. Anyways, let's wrap this shit up.
Let's wrap this up.
Sorry, Pat, we're wrapping this up. But if you send me the link, I'll send you our songs. I'll even send you the whole fucking album. Yeah. It really isn't that bad. It's actually quite good.
No, it is good.
But we've been listening to it for fucking like 8 years now, so it's time for something new, which we got in the works. We just got a fucking drummer.
Yeah. Show up, Pat.
Show up, Pat.
All right. See you next week.
Goodbye, Pat.